Welcome back, boys and girls, to Mechanicus II, playing as the Adepts of Mars, Supply and Demand mission. So we are going to go with Ro as a commander. Let me just take a look at him and see what abilities he has. So he has Empowered Actuators, a specific resource to Ro and units under command. For every data acquire stack a unit has, the stated effect triggers once consumed. Okay. The unit's next melee attack inflicts 1 melee damage, plus 1 melee damage. So you can buff melee, and he does seem to be a melee leader by the looks of it. Not sure how I am going to handle that, because generally speaking, from what I've played of the game, I've usually prefer to go with range, but we can also build a forge temple, which unlocks higher technology tiers and produces requisition.
Magos Dominus. Critical resources are held at mining sites outside city environs. This puts them in path of Necron advance. They must be recovered.
Prefect Ordnance Ro has experience in field engineering. I recommend them for this task.
I hear and concur, Magos Dominus.
A tech priest versed in the value and symbolism of gross matter. A forge, a scaffold, a world encased in steel. I am reminded of a far inferior version of myself.
An honor, Forge Lord.
Necron activity in the region has led to a failure in local communications. Only the approximate location of each cache is known. I am informed this will not be an issue, given the capabilities of your force, Magos Dominus.
I shall leave the Prefect Ordnance to speak for themselves.
If the Omniscient wills it, then it will be done.
Okay, we could get one extra Archaeotech fragment, but there's gonna be a problem with that, because that would give us a high level of vigilance to deal with. So I'm just going to increase unit capacity, and we are going to go with infiltrators as well as Vanguard. So that's going to be my 8 units. Grant state acquire to Ro. Alright, so there's going to be a ton of objectives in this one, though, what, 3, maybe 4 battles in this specific mission.
Remember, Prefect Ordnance, your task is to secure all 3 caches of materials. If you cannot recover and extract them, at the very least, mark their exact location for retrieval.
Leaving such resources vulnerable was a folly. I wish I had alerted the Forge Lord to his error during our briefing.
The fact you did not suggests you are learning much about dealing with the senior tech clergy. Proceed with your objectives.
Alright, Necron warriors to deal with. I guess we'll find out what kind of foes we are tackling. Maybe this is the first mission you should really deal with in the campaign, because it would unlock higher tier units, and that could be useful. Okay, so kill all enemy units. So we have...
Assessing.
So we have 4 warriors and a flayed one. Let's get that infiltrator. They do have armor. Oh shit. little bit of damage, but nothing too serious.
Force the vault open, or log its precise location for future extraction. I trust your wisdom in this matter, Prefect Ordnant.
Onwards, machine.
Okay, let's deploy right here. And we're going to be very aggressive with our specific deployment right in this mission. One Necron warrior dead.
Audio iron, soul of steel. Labor's underway. Assessing. Receiving. One step closer to the machine.
he'll shoot at this one.
Assessing. Communications open.
Another one down. Gotta be careful in this specific mission.
Let's be honest. Then Anton.
All right, let's see what we get in this one. We've avoided fighting so far. We've avoided the reinforcements, enemy reinforcements so far. Yeah, I'm going to restart that because I didn't see the flayed one. Would have been nice. Let's see again.
Receiving. Transmitting. Body of iron, soul of steel.
Not the most ideal of victories.
The enemy wishes to plunder our resources. Another day's labors. This enemy is not content to let us leave. Stand fast. Defense doctrine in effect. Hold for extraction.
Well, we are heavily damaged and maybe even outnumbered. Okay, I am going to deploy on this side. Oh shit.
Transmitting. Transmitting. Transmit.
Nice. I wonder if I use those explosives.
Body of iron, soul of steel. Receiving.
Oh, this wasn't too bad, really. Just Blade Ones and Necron Warriors.
Processing.
Though he did almost die. So I'm not quite sure how to use them because... Oh, he can bypass armor with those servo arms. Why not? We can increase the number of servitors. Sterilizers. Would be nice to know what we're unlocking.
Receiving.
Yeah, let's get those. Two. Okay, we got a decent amount of resources there, and now we got Necrosection mission. So we're gonna find out what this mission is about. This deploy Prime. Okay, cap Crix to engage a Necron leader and gather data on its capabilities.
Magos Dominus Faustinius. It troubles us that we have minimal data on the internal workings of the Necron warforms. I am tasking you with recovering an intact Necron for dismantling and technosection.
What of the sacred prohibition on researching Xenos technology?
A needlessly inflexible dogma. Such secrets the body of the enemy could reveal.
We are well aware of the sacred principles and have judged the potential value of such information to justify the moral danger. Faustinius, we expect this task completed with all haste.
I have fought the Necrons before, and I assure you, such a demand is all but impossible. The Necrons vanish when destroyed. We have taken to referring to it as phasing out. The precise mechanics still elude our understanding. We have never been able to ascertain their destination.
Most perturbatory. Yet the demand for data is undiminished. Engaging a principal Necron warform to generate additional combat data would help satisfy it.
Prime Hermeticon Caprix has been generating predictive data models to determine where members of the Necron leadership caste are most likely to appear.
Target-rich loci identified. Coursing routines pre-generated.
Take a force to the most promising location and engage a Necron leader construct. Assist the Skitarii if you can, but your objective is to compel the target to display the full spectrum of its capabilities.
And destroying it?
If doing so is expedient, feel free to eliminate the warform. It is the data we seek.
Mission parameters acknowledged. So long as my blade finds the foe, I shall rejoice in my duty.
Alright. So we have 2 combat missions, or rather 3 combat missions.
Lord Class Necron is coordinating. Advancing to predicted target location. The hunt is on.
Alright then. Let's see what she can do. I think she's actually quite strong as far as a leader is concerned for the Adeptus Mechanics. Like, I'm not too fond of the fact that the way that certain leaders are... Okay, that's quite a lot. Hell if I know what I'm getting myself into over here.
Call the hunt.
That one is... Oh, we got Skatari right there.
Acquiring targets.
Ah, damn.
Modus Venator.
Okay. Victory.
Scrape Skitari comms for Lord Class sighting.
Prime Hermeticon. One such enemy was sighted near your position but has moved on. Transmitting coordinates.
Trail confirmed. Prey data logged. The hunt commences.
It was last seen moving at your heading 96.1.
Acknowledged. Tracking protocols in effect. Accessing primal coursing techniques. Visual contact, environmental trace analysis, behavioral prediction. We hunt in the ancient manner, with perceptiveness and guile. Command protocols exchanged. Targeting doctrines imposed. More hounds for the pack. The prey gathers its pack to defend it.
And the Emperor shall not find us wanting, or rather the Omnissiah. Yeah, there's a lot of different things, and I kind of wish they focused more on, like, the aspects of, like, the Adeptus Mechanicus. So, what do we have? That is... Alright, we got some scarabs right there.
Call the hunt.
Why, yes, I am going to use her capability. Because it is freaking wonderful.
Acquiring targets.
This is what you expect from an army leader.
Assessing enemies for taxidermic potential.
Unfortunately, sometimes it just doesn't work. But we still have our melee weapon when that failed. She definitely is a hunter.
Stalking protocols, in effect. Once within our sight, no prey leaves it alive.
Well, I might regret my decision right there.
Unit preservation doctrines emphasized. Field of fire priority at saturation level. The patient hunter does not become the prey. Open.
Let's see if enemy reinforcements spawn. If they do, I might have to reload and try again. Although, it's just a problem because normally I wouldn't care, like at lower difficulties you might not care, but on this kind of difficulty you definitely do.
Predator-prey paradigm in effect. Ours is the kill, and yours is the fate already cut short.
Well,
Modus
there's that.
Venator.
We just need to kill the Necron Lord though, so should I give it a go or should I reload? I don't know. Flayed ones, servitors. We could sacrifice one unit to reduce vigilance. It's just annoying that we do have these events.
Stalking. Hunt. Pred. Call the hunt.
Well, that's a nice start. I suppose I'll just use this one then.
Modus Venator.
Holy shit.
Call the hunt.
What?
Ready.
It's done.
The prey has fallen. Understood. The greatest spoils are of knowledge.
Transmitted data is received, archived and partitioned. We find much to satisfy our curiosity. The cause of knowledge has been sated, for now.
That means your mission is complete, Prime Hermeticon. Return to Ex Veritas.
Well, he just revived instantly. That was a bit... That was a bit annoying, I gotta say. I figured, oh, I'll just easily deal with him. But anyway, she's pretty damn strong, and so you can get mines right here. Oh. Okay. Yeah, let's increase leader HP by 1.
Processing orders.
And that would be about it for a moment. Kostin Sanyat.